Hi, good morning children. Welcome to your biology class. In the previous class, I had given two homeworks. Did you draw that pictures in your notebook? The diagram of LS of flower and germination of pollen tube. I believe you did that. Anyway, today let us discuss about the topic reproduction in human beings. Before going to the topic, you should understand what are the differences between sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction takes place in lower organisms only, and it involves only one parent. The individuals produced by asexual reproduction are genetically similar. But what about sexual reproduction? Yes, it involves two parents, one male parent and one female parent. And it causes genetic variation. There are 4 steps in sexual reproduction. The first one is the formation of gametes. The male parent and the female parent produces their gametes. The name of the gametes you studied in your previous classes. What is the name of the male gamete? Yes, sperm. So male parent produces sperm and female parent produce ovum. The males can produce millions of sperms at a time, but female can only produce one ovum or one egg at a time. The second step is the transfer of male gamete to the female reproductive system. And third step is the fusion of these gametes. This step also takes place inside the female reproductive system. And the process of the fusion of male and female gamete is called as fertilization. And the product of this fertilization is a single-celled structure called zygote. And the fourth and the last step is the development of the zygote into an embryo and then to a complete individual. So these are the 4 steps of sexual reproduction.
Sexual maturity is the capability of an organism to reproduce. It may be considered synonymous with adulthood, but in humans, puberty encompasses the process of sexual maturation. But in early teenage years, a whole new set of changes occurs that cannot be explained simply as a body enlargement. Instead, the appearance of the body changes, proportions change, new features appear, and so do new sensations. These are called as secondary sexual characteristics. Some of these changes are common to both boys and girls. The skin frequently becomes oily, and you might begin to develop pimples. And you begin to be conscious and aware of both your own bodies and those of others in new ways. And voice deepens, muscle strength increases, body hair appears, perspiration increases. These are the very common in girls and boys during the adolescent age. On the other hand, there are also changes taking place that are different between boys and girls. The development of breasts, widening of hips, the increasing body fat, and the release of mature eggs in girls only. But in boys, shoulders become broadened, hairs appears on face and chest, and also they produce sperms at this age. It is because of some hormones. In males, testosterone is responsible for this secondary sexual characteristics, and in females, estrogen is responsible for this secondary sexual characteristics.
Next, we have to discuss about the structure of human male and female reproductive system. Children, this is human male reproductive system. Let us study about the different parts and functions of human male reproductive system now. Human male reproductive system consists of the portions which produce the germ cells. Germ cells means the gametes, and other portions that deliver germ cells to the site of fertilization. The main parts of human male reproductive system are, first one is testis, and the second one vas deferens, then the third part is penis. These are the three main parts of human male reproductive system: testis, vas deferens and penis. And also some glands are also seen associated with this male reproductive system. They are seminal vesicle and prostate gland. And you know the male gamete is called as sperm. So these sperms are produced inside the testis. Testes are located outside the abdominal cavity. And it needs a lower temperature than the body temperature for the sperm production. The testis is covered by a layer of scrotum. So the function of the scrotum is to maintain the lower temperature inside the testis that is necessary for the sperm production. And two functions are performed by the testis. The first one we already discussed, that is the sperm production. And the second function is to produce the male hormone. What is the male hormone? Yes, testosterone. Then the sperms that are formed inside the testis are delivered through another duct-like or tube-like structure called as vas deferens. And this vas deferens, it is a long tube-like structure, and this vas deferens unites with a tube that coming from the urinary bladder. Thus the urethra forms a common passage for both sperms and urine. Along the path of this vas deferens, you can see one duct from the seminal vesicle and one duct from the prostate gland joined with this vas deferens. So they release their secretion. There means the seminal vesicles and prostate gland. They release their secretions into the vas deferens, so that the sperms are now in a fluid which makes their transport easier, and this fluid also provides nutrition. This is an important question. So their secretions makes sperms transport easier and also provides nutrition to the sperms. And the last part is the penis. The males transfer the male gametes with the help of the penis into the female reproductive system. So children, you should study about the functions of testes, vas deferens, penis, scrotum, and also these glands, seminal vesicle and prostate gland. What is the function of testes? To produce sperms and also testosterone. Scrotum, maintain the lower temperature inside the testes. It is necessary for the production of sperms. Then vas deferens, it delivers the sperms to the outside. Then next one is secretions of seminal vesicle and prostate gland, that we already discussed. What is the function? It makes an easier transport and also provide nutrition to the sperms. Then penis, with the help of the penis, the males transfer the gametes into the female genital system. Children, this is human female reproductive system. And human female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries. You can see two ovaries here. Then fallopian tube. Here one fallopian tube is there, and also this side also one fallopian tube is there. It is also called as oviduct. Then uterus, cervix and vagina. These are the different parts of human female reproductive system. The function of the ovary is to produce mature ova. And also ovary releases female hormone called estrogen. The fertilization of male gamete and female gamete take place in oviduct or fallopian tube. Then the function of uterus is the embryonic development. Children, we will continue this topic in next class. As a homework, you have to draw the structure of human male reproductive system and female reproductive system in your notebook. Download the attached notes, file and learn. Attend the test questions. I also attached a YouTube link to watch the animation of this topic. So thank you for listening me, children. See you in next class. Till then, bye.